Space edition. Check us out at the SpidermanCrawlspace.com. Well, it's another week, and it's another issue of The Amazing Spider-Man, better known as Spider-Man Beyond, with issue 84, aka 885, by Cody Ziegler and Paco Medina. So, where are we as the next part of the actual true Dr. Octopus storyline starts off? Let's find out. So let's get to the pros. First of all, I have to say the story actually builds pretty well. I definitely like the introduction parts here as we get the parts of Ben Reilly actually having some talk with Dr. Kafka and actually getting some pieces with some of the dreams that have been haunting him and him trying to come together with the memories. And it's really nice as the Ben Reilly Spider-Man miniseries by J.M. DeMantis is going to be starting later this month. So it's nice to see that. And it's also nice to see Ben and, of course, Janine actually have a nice night out. Of course, just like any other couple, they end up getting pushed out as, of course, Dr. Octopus goes and attacks the Beyond Corporation in search of his technology, or something that apparently he finds very interesting that the Beyond Corporation took from him, even though he technically gave away all the pieces. It's really nice, and one thing I have to say through all the issues and all the different writers, that Janine's actually been very well characterized, as she pretty much knows that Ben's been on this beck and call from the Beyond Corporation, and she is kind of telling him, you know, are you sure you really have a free life? Because look what happens. Yeah, we got the penthouse. Yeah, we got the money. Yeah, we can have date nights like this, but really in the long time, you're on the beck and call. And Ben's actually starting to realize she's kind of right about that, but he also says he doesn't really want to violate that. And of course, when Dr. Octopus comes by, it's actually kind of nice to see Ben, even though he gets kind of tackled by the four arms and everything else too, since he has more experience with Caroline Trainer, with just the memories of Peter Parker's years fighting Dr. Octopus. He actually uses some of his tech suit and beyond to actually disable the tentacles, which is actually him using his mind, which I really think is a great idea and actually works pretty well, showing that Ben can be resourceful. But then that goes right into the cons. The fact that he pretty much just lets Otto Octavia, basically, when the device is over here for the hard driving device and he's over here and Otto just keeps walking this way, it's like, I should have webbed him up or stopped him right after he deactivated him. It's kind of plot contrivance, not to mention the fact that how Otto actually walks into the Beyond Corporation with them saying, well, I just thought he was somebody's grandfather, or the fact later on at the end of the issue he just kind of walks back in too to get Maxine Danger with a whole new set of tentacles and his control tower. It's kind of like, well, duh, wouldn't it be on alert? Also, the characterization also with Maxine Danger once again throwing out about how Ben's unreliable, he's not compatible, they can cut his contract and he's not living up to everything. But at the same time she's doing her classic, well, I can't tell you what Otto took because it's a secret and you're contracted and stop looking at me, turn it off, click. It's plot contrivance that doesn't work well. But however, the artwork and the pieces of the story are building really nicely. It's an enjoyable issue, and I'm actually going to give it a B, a solid B. I'd give it a B plus or higher, but considering the fact that Ben just lets Otto walk in, not to mention apparently the Beyond Corporation being between the headquarters and the main offices, that Otto can just walk through everything. We've seen in the past just how much Beyond can be alerted to situations like this, and the fact because of the sake of plot, it just allows to happen. So it kind of has a little bit of an okay, sure kind of moments. And while the characterization is good and the artwork is good, it definitely makes you interested for next issue. So a solid B from me. And on that note, guys, I'm going to get out of here too. As you can hear, we have a little storm heading our way. So, of course, for more introductions and more amazing stuff, check us out at the SpidermanCrawlspace.com for more Spider-Man information and the latest news. And I'll be back next week with another review of Spider-Man Beyond, as well as getting ready for the Ben Reilly Spider-Man miniseries by J.M. DeMatteis. So, on that note, guys, I'll catch you on the Crawl Space.